Who should have more playing time than they currently have the next 2 games?
I'm going to go with Jordan Willis. I really do want to see what he can do off the edge. Like I said, I don't see him as a starter, but I do see him as a guy that could get maybe 20 snaps next season and have him flash a little bit with Nick Bosa on the other side. Then you're able to keep your power and your speed combo off the edges. It allows to kick Eric Armstead inside rather than him having to play edge basically like he did all season long and look terrible when it came to rushing the passer. So I'd like to see 30 snaps minimum for Jordan Willis these last 2 games.
Jordan Willis is one of my guys, but I think if Charlie Werner gets off the COVID list, I'd like to see him get some more snaps. And then the other guy is try out any of those practice squad offensive linemen that are capable of playing right guard. I don't think Justin School is even a C- right guard. I think if he does have any upside, it's at tackle. So try out one of those practice squad guys, see if they can be a capable backup next year.
Yep. It's funny because that's actually the guy that I want to see. I want to see more of Justin School playing right guard. I want to see him actually get on the field and get some reps there and just kind of let him play a little bit and get into the flow of the game. See what you got him, because right now you're going to need to have a guy that's going to be kind of a swing lineman. We know and that's where, let's see what he can do on the offensive side.
Those are all good names. I want to see more Jordan Willis, which you guys touched on already. Deion Jordan. I want to see Austin Walter a little bit more for the sole reason I don't want to see any more Tevin Coleman or Jerick McKinnon. Why not go with the guy who's a little bit more of an unknown? You know what you're getting out of Coleman. You know what you're getting out of McKinnon. Neither one of them are going to be on the roster next year, hopefully. So why not see what Austin Walter can do?
You're so rude to Jerick McKinnon. No, you're right though. He stinks. No, I would say who should have more? How about Akello Witherspoon? He had a really good game against Dallas. He's going to be cheap this offseason. He may not want to come back to the Niners, but you don't really know. And you'd rather have him than Richard Sherman. Richard Sherman's out there making business decisions, and he basically cost you 14 points against Dallas. Mm-hmm. Let Richard Sherman go work on his, agent career and put Akello Witherspoon on the field for the last 2 games. I'd like to see him starting at corner and playing full games. You got to know what you have there. He's been way too inconsistent. He's shown too much in brief flashes to just let him walk out the door. He could end up being a Pro Bowl corner for someone else. He's not that old, Akello.
Starting at corner over who?
Sherman. Right, and then because you got Verrett and Mosley.
Mosley could play the nickel corner.
Exactly.
Sherman did not participate today in practice with his calf, so they may be taking your advice on a business decision for Sherman for these last 2 games. And the benefit of Akello starting, like I said, he's not re-signing with his team. It's not going to happen. But the benefit on that is we've seen so many times to where a corner makes one play against DeAndre Hopkins, and then next week he makes one play on DK Metcalf, and the team says, hey, here goes 1 year, $7 million. And now the 49ers could have placed themselves in a 5th-round comp, potentially for Akello Witherspoon. So it's not bad.
I don't see what Akello's mad at. They gave that guy 8,000 second chances. I mean, dude, play better. I don't know what's his problem.
And they also try to trade him a bunch, too.
Well, it's a business. Sorry, Akello. I don't know what to tell you, dude. Get over it. Play well. They would have traded you if you played better.
Yeah, I agree with getting Witherspoon in over Sherman, but I think if K'Wan Williams is a guy you're going to re-sign and Emmanuel Mosley and Jason Verrett, if that is going to be the 3 cornerbacks next year, I'd like to see them play the last 2 games together, because how many games have we seen of those 3 guys on the field? I'd say maybe 4 or 5 max, and I'd like to see a little more against 2 pretty good offenses.
Well, so then rotate him, because you got to get Akello on the field, in my opinion. See him a little bit.